that is a palm spin. That's the tutorial I'm going to be doing today. It's a really simple trick, and it's really good for beginners, and if you don't know many flips, or if you're trying to learn a side flip or anything you're trying to progress, that's a good way to progress and learn a new trick. It's really simple. The basic premise of it is it's like a side flipping motion, but you don't go upside down. And it's just a 360 flat spin. So if your legs start here, they just go around to your other side. The more inverted you are, the easier it's going to be. So if you are right here, and so watch my back. Watch how level my back is. If my back is that level, if it's level with this object, you're not going to get very much spin. So you want to, the more upside down you go, the easier it's going to be, because the less outward momentum you have. If your momentum goes above you, it'll just be around, here you are. But if you kick your feet out over there, it's going to be hard to pull yourself back. So try to stay as contained as you can. And this time, pay attention to my legs when I come around. That way you'll be able to see how I clear the object. Okay? So, basically left hand lifts you, right hand pulls you through. Another thing people like to do, if you want to come at it kind of like a side flip, don't come at it directly this way. Don't run at the object and go like this and try to side flip, because you'll probably go into the object. So make sure you come in towards the object and stopping yourself, like if you want to walk up start. But yeah, you're not going to be able to get a ton of huge walk-in. So do it on something really short first, and then progressively get it taller. The easiest, I think, to do it on is something about hip height. That's probably the easiest. Also, this is a really easy flow trick to do, and it's really easy to put into combos. So like, if you have a really short combo, you do like wall back off that, you land here. You don't want to go directly into something over here. You want to kind of just like feel out your spot and like keep moving around, but you don't want to end it so quick. So you land here and you're already, boom, standing backflip or something like that. It's easy to put into tricks. You can swing out of it. A lot of people swing cork from that because you can land it on one leg, and just anything. And you can do them in a row. Like you can palm spin, just like you can do as many as you want. You can palm spin one way and then palm spin the other way if you're good at it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a wall spin. This is a prerequisite to a wall spin. Wall spin isn't harder, but you have to commit more. So, because you can't grab anything with your hands. Your hands are on the flat wall. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, this one's a little more complicated to think about. A pole is a really good spot to start, even with a palm spin too. If you have a pole that's slanted, that's really, really good to start on, because you've got the handhold. So just make sure that when you're doing it, you do the handhold correctly on a pole. The thumb is pointing down, both thumbs are pointing down, so that when you finish, then your hands are gonna be the same place, because obviously you're holding on, but you're gonna be looking that way. So that's the hard part, is you don't want to side flip and then look that way. You want to let go with one of your hands. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you hang on, and you're gonna turn this way when you're done. That makes it super easy to land. If you hold on with both hands, you're gonna end up like this, which is kind of uncomfortable, and it's gonna be kind of difficult to land. So the higher you put your hands, the higher you're gonna land. If you put your hands down here, this is how you're gonna land. And so you want your hands really high, but it's easier to put them hip height, because that's what you're rotating around. Another thing is the way to practice on a pole is, if you can, it's like a skill we did that someone showed me. It's really easy. When I was really little, we did it. I was on there's a rope, and all you had to do, you just have to go upside down, and it's pretty easy to hold, and that was a palm spin, but it didn't feel like a palm spin. So if you just go completely upside down in like a handstand type deal, and then just come down, that's a palm spin. So you just have to be able to support your weight upside down in a handstand, and then just that extra grip on the pole, and you'll be good. Now I'm going to do it onto the wall, and that's where it becomes a little more difficult. Okay, so for the wall now, it's flat, there's nothing you can grab. So you do want more of a running start. Not a huge running start, and also you want to come at the wall. If you come in from directly in the side, you're not going to be able to push, and you actually do want to push. So when you come in, left hand facing down, just like on the pole, and right hand across, also facing down. If you don't put the right hand across, you're not going to make it. That's how it is. So you need to push on the wall so that you can get the height, because you need to use the wall. If you come in like this and just do this, you're probably going to hit it with something, and you're not going to get the height you need. So the trick to this one, come in 2 feet and do this. And don't be scared to go upside down. use your hands as much as you can, and when you're upside down, all you have to do is just watch the ground underneath you, because you're gonna know how high you are, and then when you're completing it, your right hand is gonna come off, and your left hand is gonna be still touching the wall, and that's how you wanna land. It should be very simple. Once you can do the pole version, just do them quicker and quicker, and then this one will be, get it right after. Okay.